My name is Gijs and today I'm going to show you around this boat. Her name is Tijgerhaai and she circumnavigated the world from 1990 until 1994 after a 14-year conversion from wartug to sailboat. I didn't do this tour alone. I had some amazing help and we had a lot of fun filming it, so I hope you enjoy it as well. Boat tour! Trust me, I'm an engineer. Alright, let's go!
Je moet er even aanpakken, denk ik.
Hi. Hi. So, this is the wheelhouse, as you might have seen in previous videos already. It's a little bit dark now, but normally there's no tarpaulins over the windows. I didn't clean up the ship because I think it's good for you guys to see it as it is. And now I forgot which key is the one. One. Should be number one. Hey ho, let's go. Welcome in the saloon. So this is kind of the living area. Over here is the kitchen, or it's normally the kitchen. Now it's just a mess, like everything else here, because of course everything from the old wheelhouse we took down. We're in the middle of a renovation, so of course it's a mess. You guys will understand. Behind that wall is the aft cabin, and as I said in the last video, for the people who watched, we will remove this this wall and take out this table, and then we will make a nice round seat in the back with the table in the middle, and the bunks that are on the side we will keep, so you still have sleeping places, but a lot bigger saloon. And here in the middle we will place the wood stove, so that you have a nice big area that's heated by wood, and it's nice and warm when it's cold in the rest of the ship. So let's have a look in the aft cabin. Don't trip over all this crap. As you can see, we are very neat workers. So this floor is quite high because the original aft deck from the tugboat is still there, but we will take it out and make this floor same height as that floor, and then you can actually stand there, because now you cannot. So this is the aft cabin. There's a nice 2-person bunk here and a 1-person bunk there, but the space in the middle is kind of a loss of space. It's not that big actually, but if you can make a nice table here with seats around, you will have a lot more useful area. Inside this wall is actually the steering gear, so we have to lower the steering gear so that we can place a table on top of it. I also mentioned this in the last video, but for the people who haven't seen that. So we will take this all away. Beep. And then it will just be this pole, which is actually the axle from the rudder, going all the way down and up to the deck for the emergency steering tiller. Let's move forward. So here's currently the only toilet that we have on board. It works for now, but later we need one extra, because the forward cabins will have their own toilet and they will be a little bit more difficult to reach from here, let's say. because you have to go first up in the wheelhouse and then down again. And now you can walk straight to the engine room all the way forward. Lights. Lights, lights. As you can see, we do everything to eliminate slip and trip hazards in the engine room. Just not yet. Okay, engine room. This is our small generator. It's about 15 kilowatts, I think. And yeah, we use it just for now for charging the batteries and working outside for the welders and for the grinding tools. And on this side is the big generator. That's 25 kilowatts. And we use them alternating every day. So one day we use this one and the other day we use that one, so that everything gets a little bit running hours. And over there is the main engine. This is a DAF, 6-cylinder DAF. It's a Dutch truck engine. They used it to sail all the way around the world, and it has never been giving any problems. A few years ago we exchanged only the fuel pump because it was leaking and it was actually quite rusted inside. So they did a complete overhaul, new rubbers, and now it's working like it should again. This is our main switchboard. It's very basic. We just have here BB, that's Dutch for port side, and SB is Dutch for starboard. Oh, it's actually English also. Starboard. So when we want to change from this generator to that generator, we just plug it out here and plug it in here. I don't know if you'll keep it like that, but for now it works perfect actually. You always go through a blackout when you switch over from power supply. But most things are 24 volts anyway on the battery, so it's not really a blackout, it's only 220 blackout. And this one, wall, means shore, so this is our shore connection. And here we have two sockets for 380 volts for the heavy users, like this air compressor and the welding machine that's outside. Those kind of things. Below there is actually the hydro 4 unit to give us water pressure, but maybe we'll take it out and just use a pump, pressure started pump, because it saves a lot of space. Behind the engine is of course the prop shaft. It's not much to see there. And these are the fuel filters they go from the bunker tanks to fill the day tank, but they're a little bit rusty inside, so that's still on our to-do list, cleaning them. There's our new through hills from the drains from the wheelhouse, as you could see in episode 2. Over here are our batteries. They're traction batteries. So every now and again we have to check if the level from distillated water is still high enough, and otherwise we top them up a little bit. But they're very reliable actually. As long as you check them regularly, they go for a lifetime. You can use them for a lifetime. So that's nice. No lithium, nothing, just old school lead, and not maintenance free. We are not scared of maintenance. This is the forward of the original engine room. When they traveled around the world, they used this for machinery, actually for tools. So over here was the lathe, and over here was the column drill, and the compressor was hanging on the wall there, and for the rest was workbench and everything you need for repairing everything when you are on the way. For now we will make this a little bit smaller, because we will close off the engine room here, and then we will have a smaller workbench here and a smaller column drill, because it doesn't need to be all that big. But this space will now be used for cabins. You can see my dad already started, I think 10 years ago, repairing a little bit, installing insulation on the walls. But then again something else came in between, so he stopped there. I don't know if you can notice, but this is the A-frame that the aft mast is standing on. Aft mast. In the video that I talked about the plans, I actually used the wrong names for the masts because I'm a little bit rusty in my terminology. So the aft mast actually is the main mast on the schooner, and the forward mast is the foremast or the schooner mast. Someone very kindly pointed this out to me in the comments. So from now on I will not make these mistakes again. Anyway, the A-frame that the main mast is standing on we will remove because it's a lot of heavy steel. So we will just lengthen the main mast and put it all the way on the keel, and then we can close off the complete area with watertight bulkheads. They are already standing here, ready to be installed here. And then we will make this area completely watertight, water sealed. And then over here we will install 2 cabins and a little hallway with the stairs going down from the wheelhouse to the hallway. And this emergency escape from the engine room we will put here next to the main mast, up into the wheelhouse for safety. No more engine room hatches. So if an engine breaks down and we need to replace it, I guess we will need to cut a hole somewhere. But yeah, cutting and welding is not that much work anyway. We do it all the time. Questions?
Nee.
Okay. I'm now standing actually in the shower bathroom area, but it has been used as storage for a few years now. So this is the shower area, actually, or it was the shower area. Here is still the original shower. This will be again used as a bathroom, so we will make a wall here with the door, and here we will have a toilet and a sink, and here we will again have a working shower, hopefully in the future. But for now it's all out of use, so we have some work here as well. This is actually, we're standing right on top of the water tanks, and this is, if you don't have any 24-volt power, you can use this one for pumping up water straight from the water bunker tanks. On this side is now also a little bit storage area. Here's the chart drawers are standing here right now. I don't think we will keep them here. They probably go back to the saloon where they were originally, and also during the world trip. And this will be probably just a storage area for food stores or whatever we need to store somewhere. So this will not have a wall, it will just stay open, and the toilet side will get a wall and a door. And maybe if we think we need more toilet and shower, that bathroom area, then we will make this into a bathroom also. But for now, we don't know yet. Forward! As you can see, it's a little bit cramped here. It's not a ship for tall people, but yeah, it's a ship. You cannot complain. Complaining is not allowed. So this is the port side cabin. It's very basic. Closet area, 2 bunk beds, and a little desk on that side, and emergency escapes going up there for safety. And this one also has a pipe bunk, I think you can call this in English. It's a folding out bunk for when you have one more person that needs a place to sleep. You can unfold it from the wall. Ooh, and behind you is something very nice. It's the bow statue? What do you call this in English? The thing that's in the front, below the below the bowsprit. It needs a little bit paint. She needs a little bit paint. But then she can shine again on the forward to lead us the way. Careful. Okay, night night. And the starboard cabin. Actually, these cabins don't need much work. Yeah, they need some new lighting. We will install LED spots in the ceiling because they don't use so much energy and you don't run into them. But anyway, yeah, we need to put the mattresses back and then actually it's almost finished here. Again here, one closet, 2 bunk beds and a little desk. So you can write your letters home. Even more forward. Woo! March. This is the foxhole. Normally you can walk here, but yeah, since we're in the middle of a renovation, it's a mess. I think these pipes that are here are the old central heating pipes. Now we will not install again normal radiators, but I have some ideas for heating the complete ship, which I might share with you later. Anyway, over here under the floor we will install a bow thruster because we can, and the bow thruster is nice to have. But that will be for the next docking, which is in 2025, so no hurry there. I don't know how far we are in 2025, but we'll see. And again, a hatch for going up. Actually, every space on the ship has an emergency escape hatch, so that's very nice for safety, fire safety. But now, of course, the sails and the ropes are stored here, and some other small things. I think inside here, ooh, all the flags from all over the world are also stored here on both sides. And below the floors that we are walking on already the whole tour, except for this one, that one, we have of course all the bunker tanks. I think we can take 5 tons of water and 10 tons of diesel, but I might be wrong. Actually, below the saloon is also an aft peak tank, but that one we will, they never used it. They installed it because they thought it was nice, but they never used it, so we will cut it open and use it as an additional storage area for probably firewood for the stove, because you need to store it also somewhere. Behind this watertight bulkhead, all the way in front, is the forepeak. That's where the chain locker is for the anchor chain. And for the rest, not much. But it's good to have some completely watertight bulkheads on a ship like this. If you hit an iceberg or something, then you won't sink immediately. But all these doors are also watertight. So actually you have a lot of watertight compartments, and some of them are completely sealed off without a door, like the one in the engine room will be. Outside! Hey! Oh. Are you showing them this? They're not allowed to see this yet. This is the aft mast that needs to be removed in order to remove the wheelhouse. Now the wheelhouse is completely covered in tarpaulins now because we already removed all the windows. And we don't want rain inside. So we need to remove the boom, and then we will remove the complete mast and put it next to the ship on the shore. Forward. These are the exhaust pipes from the main engine, small generator, and the big generator on the other side. Actually they can stay in place with the new wheelhouse because it's a little bit more narrow, and it will pass just here and then curve forward. this boom from the foresail or the schooner sail, it's actually too long to pass in front of the new wheelhouse, because the new wheelhouse is coming all the way to here, so the boom will hit it. So we will remove the boom. As I said in the previous video, we will remove the boom and install a different kind of schooner sail with the wishbone. It's kind of a gaff, but not really. And then we will have it with 2 sheets, just like a foresail, to both sides of the ship. And then you can pull the sail along or past the side of the wheelhouse. Alright, this is our little dinghy. It's currently standing here on the deck, taking up precious deck space that we need for partying, sitting, having lunch and stuff. So the dinghy will go all the way to the back, hanging on some davits, where currently the bumpkins are. And then we have the space here. Actually, this dinghy is quite old and starting to fall apart a little bit, so probably we will get a new dinghy, and probably we will make it ourselves, because I tried to look up a dinghy that meets my requirements and I couldn't find one. So I decided to design one myself, but that's all for later.
Yeah.
Underneath this tarpaulin is the winch from the sheets from the foresails. So these lines go here out to the side, through blocks, forward, and then you can control both sheets on both sides. Now this is a problem actually, because the new wheelhouse will have a door here, exactly in the front, in the middle, going down to the deck, so there's a winch in the way. So we need to think of a solution for that. I think either we will bring it a little bit to port or a little bit to starboard, or it has to move forward half a meter. Then we need to make a new back panel. But we'll figure it out on the fly, like many things. Below this tarpaulin is the sheet from the schooner sail, which we will not need anymore because this boom is going away. So the winch can go also. Now that I think of it, we can maybe put the sheet winch from the 4 staysails over here, and like that. Maybe, we'll see. Everything is possible. Below this hatch is the anchor winch. It's manual and electric. Usually we do only use the manual winch with the handle, but if you are in a hurry or if you are very tired, you can use the electric motor also, but then you need to start the generator. This is the bowsprit, with a very nice bowsprit net. I guess it's a net. It's a nice place to chill and hang around when you are not sailing, or also when you are sailing. Don't forget to wear a safety harness. That concludes the tour of the ship. If you have any questions, let me know down below in the comments. Special thanks to my camerawoman, and I will see you next time.